the exact location of where Christ was crucified. It's just 0.4 miles north of the Temple Mount, right up here, called the Garden Tomb. The Bible says that where he was crucified is the place of a skull, which is right here, and it says the tomb and the garden are in the same spot. The garden is here, and the tomb is just north, right here. We know that there's a garden because there's a wine press, and a cistern, and a spring. But the Bible gives us even more detail because it describes the tomb. It said it had a small doorway, and it was visible from the outside. This one has a window. And it says it has a rolling stone, which there's clear evidence of a rolling stone in the bedrock. But the Bible gives us even more descriptions. It says it was carved out of solid rock, which this one is. Says that the chamber was to the right, and to the left there was a weeping chamber, which is right here. Here is what the skull face looks like. But the Bible gives us even more detail. It says that Christ was crucified outside of the city walls, and this is exactly 350 feet outside of the city wall. This is most definitely the spot where Christ was crucified, since it meets all of the biblical descriptions. Since the skull face is right here, and the Bible says the garden and the tomb were in the same spot, not close by, in the same spot, we would assume that Christ was crucified somewhere to the left of the skull face. Right here is where Ron Wyatt excavated, just to the left of this point, and right there is where he found the crucifixion site with the Ark of the Covenant below in Zedekiah's cave. Right here is the spot where Ron Wyatt excavated. There's a deck there now because there's years and years of excavating, and there's a 20-foot drop right below into Zedekiah's cave. Follow for part 2, where I'll show you what it looks like below this deck and a picture of Zedekiah's cave, and literally nobody has this information.